Alright, Blue Oyster called Some Enchanted Evening. Artwork is awesome. Love the artwork. That is one hell of a killer album cover. Really well done. And that's kind of where my praise for this album is going to kind of start to go downhill. If you watched my last review in relation to the original album classics, Blue Oyster Cult set here, 5 albums in it. 2 live albums and 3 studio albums. One of the studio albums I've already covered in the past, which is Fire of Unknown Origin. The last album I did the review for was On Your Feet or On Your Knees, which was a live album. And I did talk about this one briefly in there. I'm going to briefly recap that again for anybody who didn't watch that review. On Your Feet or On Your Knees, the audience has this great live energy to it. Like, it's a fantastic live album. You can totally feel it's a live album. With Some Enchanted Evening, the crowd just is dead. Like, you don't, listening to it, you can't feel any vibe, any excitement. Like, even the band does not seem to really be vibing off of it, which is really sad because this, unlike this one, this has some major ass big song titles on it, you know, like some of the biggest song titles on it as far as Blue Oyster Cult goes. So speaking of, let's get into the songs. It opens up with Are You Ready to Rock, which works out really well, starts it off really nicely. Alright, so after that we're on to ETI, Extraterrestrial Intelligence. Decent enough tune, one of those ones I enjoy from the earlier days. Then we get into Astronomy. Come on, we're talking about Astronomy, man. This is a killer tune. I know it's from the early days, the black and white period, where, you know, a lot of people know it, but then there's a lot that don't know it, and I realize I'm looking at this from a retrospective, you know, oh, hey, look at that. Metallica covered this song. This was a huge song. Okay, yeah, but this was years before Metallica covered it, right? So, all right, but Astronomy, either way, is a brilliant, awesome song. And then it goes in to kick out the jams. And you would think that this would fire up the crowd and get the crowd going nuts. I'm going to come back around to how the sound actually sounds. Okay. Then we're into Godzilla. I mean, you know, now, when I hear that first I'm expecting the crowd to no. Then after that, we get Don't Fear the Reaper. And, you know, you just, when they drop into that solo, man, you're just kind of waiting for it. And then when you're waiting in that big, as that big buildup happens, nah, man, no, nothing. It was just dead. And then it finishes with We Gotta Get Out of This Place. So, well, We Gotta Get Out of This Place is a cover. That's one of those ones that really should have gotten the place up and going, you know? Like, this is quite the set list. There should be a ton of energy coming out of this. And there isn't. And my theory on the reason why there's no energy coming out of this is it really sounds like it was recorded live during rehearsals and sound checks and stuff like that. Like, even if they didn't mic the audience in the slightest, the mics on the band themselves should have picked up some of the audience sound. And there is nothing. There's no excitement, no energy, no nothing. Like, this would have been, if I, you know, as a musician myself, I've played enough shows. When you don't have energy coming back at you from the crowd, man, you don't have that extra energy going out. Like, it's one thing if you're a jam band, you're kind of like doing loungy kind of music and that, but like when you're out there and you've got a bar full of people or a venue full of people and you're playing and you're getting nothing back, it's just like, come on, what the hell? So, yeah, the whole way around, Some Enchanted Evening, while it's got a killer set list, is not a great live album as far as I'm concerned. Much like the previous live album, On Your Feet or On Your Knees, if I had actually got the album outside of this set, I'd probably be disappointed that I bought it. And it's gonna sound really funny because it's gonna sound like I'm really ripping on this set, and I'm not. I like both live albums. Don't get me wrong, but I only like them because I bought them in this set, and I got this set for a good price used. So that's why I'm okay with it, and I'm happy with it, and I'm enjoying it. I'm not going too hard on it, but I considering how much I love the black and white period, how much I enjoyed Fire of Unknown Origins, it's really kind of a letdown for these type of live albums, especially since I'm a guy who enjoys live albums as well, and I've always been into live albums. And when I compare this to other live albums that were earlier than this, live albums that were later than this, bootlegs, proper releases, it doesn't matter. It's these aren't that impressive, sadly. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too hard. Let me know what you think. Tell me down below, guys. That's what the comment section is for. Also, if you could please leave me a like button, subscribe button, bell for notifications, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, peace, love, take care, and I'll see you for the next Blue Oyster Cult.